y'all, welcome back to my channel where we talk all things about Asia. This video is going to be about how to be successful in cosmetology school. I've written down at least about like 7 to 8 little bullets of things you can do to be successful. That could be in cosmetology, really in college in general. High school, don't matter. School, anywhere. The first thing is being on time. Being on time. There's nothing like punctuality. Being on time is very important. If you don't have a sense of time, especially when it gets to a point where you have clients who are relying on you to be where you're supposed to be at that time so they can get the service that they need to get done at said time. Yeah, like I hear a lot of people talk about like those little TikToks the stylists be making about how they be late. Somebody be late 15 minutes and they go there and cancel their appointment, and then a lot of people be in the comments talking about like, yeah, but when you late, we don't get no kind of discount or nothing. You get what I'm saying? So it's very important that you're on time and you value not only your time but the time of your client, because they had to set some stuff up to where they can be here. You don't know if they got kids, you know what they gotta do. You'll be surprised. There's a lot of people who do not have no sense of time. Oh my God, do not have no sense of time. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Even sometimes I catch myself slipping. And even when I don't even have to be on time, like I make a time. I want to be ready by this time. I want to be gone by this time. Like I be making times for myself. Yes, it is very important. Punctuality, you will need that throughout your life. Young people, anybody who is younger, who might not have had your first job yet. Yeah, punctuality. Keep going to them folks' job late and see what happens. My second one, be ready and willing to learn. Even if you're somebody who's been working in a salon, that's what a lot of the girls that I am in class with, they already have salon experience. Some girls already got clientele built up, like they just been doing hair. Even though you may think you know a lot, there's always more to learn, because really cosmetology is just the foundation of doing hair, nails, and skin all in itself. They just basically teach you the foundation and the basics. So that's why it's important. Be willing to learn, because you may done learn how to do it one way, and there's a proper way and maybe a more efficient or safer way to get you know whatever you're trying to do done. Number 3, you're gonna need some headphones, sister girl. You're gonna need some headphones. You're gonna need some headphones. You're gonna need some headphones. So I'm gonna tell you, it be times, mama, be ready to throw in a towel. But I tell you, I don't know, I think I put this in one of my TikToks when I was talking about doing skills, but my stepfather, when I was younger, when I would let little things frustrate me, he would always say, "You gonna let that beat you? Like, that's what's gonna be. You gonna let that be what frustrates you out of all the things? That little bitty thing, you gonna let that frustrate you?" So I always take that with me everywhere I go, because at the end of the day, it's not the end of the world if you don't know how to do something the first try. I have to tell myself that, because baby, I want to be Miss One Hitter Quitter. I want to get it done, and that be the most magnificent thing I've done the first. I gotta stop beating myself up like that, but I'm working on it. I be having to tell myself that it don't have to be perfect. It don't have to be perfect. But yeah, it does not have to be perfect. Everybody is in there learning, so nobody's better than no. Everybody's learning. That's the whole point. We're in there together, and we should be in there to help each other and just be able to have a good time and be getting a license at the same time. So, and the reason why I said them headphones, because baby, when I first learned, what was it? The first time I really got frustrated about some junk, I don't know if it was foils or like some kind of color. We were practicing with colostrum and we was trying to get the technique down. Girl, but it made me so mad, girl. And I was thinking about when I get to a point where like I'm physically having like, I don't know if you would consider that anxiety, but like when you get frustrated, you get heated, I can feel not even just my mind, I can feel my body. Like when I be mad, And I was finna get mad. I said, stop. I said, stop. I put my calm down. you know, every school has rules and regulations. We can't really have our phones like that. You know, we're grown, so we can step out, send a text message, take a phone call. Headphones, we can have one headphone in, I think, but not during instructional time. That's the only time we can't have headphones in at all. You're not supposed to. Girl, I had to take a moment and put them headphones in and jam. Girl, Siri, shuffle music. I knew she was gonna hear me, but yeah, literally, shuffle the music because girl, I was about to, yeah. So yeah, you gonna need some headphones, gonna need some headbuds, you need something. My next one is studying. Study. I think that is so important. You should not just be able to do a service for somebody and not be able to educate them. I feel like the whole purpose of cosmetology is to be able to help people continue with the health and the longevity of the health of their hair, nails, or skin. So if you're just putting on acrylic and you're not teaching them that, hey, you should probably, you know, after you take them off, you know, I recommend that you do a soak off. You know, don't rip them off because you're damaging the nail plate. You maybe wait a week or so before you get another, you know, letting them know what they can do to better themselves. You know, I think this shampoo would be better because I see you have excessive dandruff flakes. Like, knowing that there's something that you can do because of the knowledge you possess will help somebody in just the overall betterment of them. Study, learn as much as you can. I be trying to study as much as I can. Now, one thing, baby, I be having a hard time with is the pronunciations of those diseases and disorders, baby. Yeah. I be having a hard time with that, okay? I'm not a good pronouncer nor am I a good speller, okay? The next one is uniform. I think almost every technical school has a uniform of some sort. I know the nurses do. I haven't really seen any other like group have a uniform other than cosmetology and nursing, because of course nurses wear scrubs, and our school you have to have a red scrub top and black scrub bottoms. But yeah, I would, if you're interested in going to school, or if you're going to school now, I'm sure your school has a uniform policy, and if they don't, RIP your clothes. Not really RIP, but RIP your clothes. My next one is being creative. I feel like even though a lot of us are all going into the same field, everybody has their own creative sense. So what I might do on like a nail art design would be the complete opposite for somebody else, especially if like you're freestyling and you got to have total creative as you want it to be. Like, my creativity is not somebody else's creativity. Everybody has their own like little flair. So it's good to be creative. Be creative. Make your own little styles and updos. Like my styling teacher was telling us we would have to incorporate an updo style that incorporates our different kinds of braids. You know, the Dutch, the French, and the fishtail. Yeah, so I plan to be very creative when I do that because, you know, be open-minded. I get it, people have like things they just don't want to do, but be open-minded. Don't say what you won't do because you never know, you might have to. Not like in a sense of you're gonna be forced to do something you don't want to do, but it's like you never know what service you might actually end up doing. Like, for example, my teacher talks about all the time when, like, she comes from a long line of cosmetologists. Her mother was, her family is, like, everybody's cosmetologist. And she did not like cutting hair. But you best believe she keeps a pair of shears in her hand. She keeps that razor on her. She is very good at hair cutting. And that's what she's good at. Mind you, when she was in school, she didn't want to do that. She was scared to even pick up scissors. She didn't want to do that. She was scared. And all along, that's what she's good at. Like, people come to her to get haircuts and stuff. Be open-minded. Like, some people don't like touching feet. I mean, I get that because some people's feet be crusty, be nasty, but you know, be open-minded. Be open-minded. I tell people all the time, like, when it comes to what I want to do, it's not so much about me doing everything, even though I would love to try to, because I don't want to overload myself. I want to dibble and dabble in everything. The facial side, the nail side, the hair. I want to do a little bit of everything. The last one I had was being ready to practice skills. Baby, faith without works is dead. You can't believe that you're gonna be the baddest cosmetologist that ever set foot on the scene if you're not practicing. You need to practice. I know y'all be seeing my TikToks and my shorts, baby. Be in here practicing my thermocoils, practicing my flat iron, just practicing. Matter of fact, let me show y'all. This was the last thing I practiced because I actually did some braids on somebody. They got the Bohemian box braids. I cut it because I'm gonna take it out. And these are the braids we're learning in class. Like, for instance, somebody who wouldn't know anything about hair would say these are just braids, but no, this is your traditional cornrow, and this would be what you would consider a French braid, the second one. I did another cornrow, which is also known as Dutch, and then this one is another French. So even though they look like braids, they're different. That's kind of cool. Like, they look like braids, look like regular braids, but this is the cornrow, which is also considered Dutch, and these are French. Basically, for all of my girlies who know how to cornrow, it's just the opposite of doing Dutch. It's the opposite. And all my girls who know how to French and don't know how to Dutch, it's the opposite. It's literally the opposite of one another. I'll be practicing. I'm probably gonna take that out. I don't know if I want to, because baby, I slick want to take it to school and see if I can still let me get credit. Because baby, I'll do it again if you want to. Because baby, I want all the credit I can get. Give me all the credit. And she was saying, like, we got to do dang near 19 thermocoils. Do we? Got to do 19? Why? With that last one, like, you gotta be ready to get in the field. Like, when the teacher be like, okay, I'm gonna do a demonstration, you better be watching. You better watch. When they have them people who come down from them big cities, you know, I'm from a small town, so when they come and they do demonstrations and they do showcases, girl, you better go look. You better go get a pixie. My cosmetology, I think I don't know if she's like the advisor, but she's over the cosmetology like area we're in. What she'll do is she'll let us know, like, okay, we're gonna have somebody come and do a demo. Like, during the summer we had 2 demos. We had one from a spokesperson. She was really nice, very informative. She was from the Matrix brand, and she was talking about their I think it's food. Oh, I feel so bad, I can't remember. Another one we did was a haircutting seminar from our now barber instructor, Dr. Sweet, and he talked about, you know, open and close razor, the guards you put on it, and yeah, but it was fun. It was. So I like that my cosmetology advisor, she will let us know, like, okay, they coming on this day, so, you know, be ready to block out some time for that. But yeah, it was really good. I hope we have, you know, a few more. Something else I want to do as cosmetology girls, we got to start going to these hair shows, because baby, I'm trying to, they be selling stuff. Girl, I want to go see what you got. But yeah, and they say they give us discounts, so girl, you better keep this thing on you and go. That's all I have for right now. If y'all would like a part 2 or being successful in cosmetology school series, we can start that. Y'all just gotta let me know what y'all want so I can come up with a plan and a script and all that stuff so I can make it happen. But baby, I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget. Please comment. I love talking to y'all. I like responding, so please, I will not ignore you. But other than that, I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next one.